My name is Agustín Helguero Leone, and I'm one of the founders of TOPIA. My experience comes into this project after living for 8 years here in Tulum and working in hospitality and real estate. To Tulum I arrived almost by intuition. I came here by traveling to discover Mexico, and at the beginning when I arrived I didn't know that Tulum existed. I kind of discovered Tulum in a vacation trip and I fell in love with it, and then the rest is kind of history. I love the energy of the place. This was the beginnings of Tulum back in 2017, and I just love the magic and the people that were here gravitating towards this place, and I found that there was like a good moment to move here and try to build something here. Well, when I first arrived, it was just a little town. It was a touristic destination already, but it was mostly like a romantic getaway, something really small. It had its seasons where it was a little bit more busy, but overall it was quite like just a small town. But the magic and the style of Tulum was unique, and that was already part of the place from its early beginnings. Tulum is magical for many reasons. The lifestyle here, the architecture, the nature, the air you breathe, the rhythm of life is totally different from like a big city. When you are in a big city or coming from a big city, you're just used to a more stressful life or a rapid life. And when you come here, everything is more about peaceful and silence and just breathing fresh air, connecting to the nature. That still surprised me till today. The area of Pino Suarez is what we like to call the Tulum 2.0. It's the closest area to the beach, and it's an area that is really important, its preservation. This is an area that is really it's about like intention, it's about living with nature. It's very different from Tulum that had been growing kind of rapidly and without so much structure. In this area, there is a lot of planning going on into developing all this area, and I think it's going to be something iconic of Tulum. The Agua is a community that stands out because it's just a few meters away from the hotel zone, and it's also really important their construction codes and their environmental approach to build homes in a natural setting while preserving the natural landscape. Well, we could say that Pino Suarez is a part of Tulum, is within Tulum. It's just that for different delimitations that have to do with zoning, this area is within Tulum, but is connected to the Tulum Hotel Zone. Well, Pino Suarez is home to different communities. Some of those are Consciente, Sanctuary, De Ahuen, Ictan. These are all communities that feature amazing natural environments where you can see cenotes, where you can access to amazing lagoons, where you can live in the jungle with the comfort that you wish to have in your own dream home or your sanctuary, but with a natural setting that is unique. Well, this area is famous for the hotel zone, where you can find everything from restaurants, bars, the famous beach clubs, and all the main touristic attractions. But it's also behind this area that gives a lot of quietness and privacy, and also allows to have easy access to all the entertainment while also being in a more reserved place. I think the ideal resident is someone that already wants to have their own sanctuary for their own well-being, for changing a little bit of the rapid stress of the city life and have a home where they can come and disconnect for themselves, for their family, for their friends. I think is ideal for someone that wants to find their inner peace and wants to find a place where they can focus on their well-being and just connect to that. The hotel zone is famous for all the beach club, the restaurants. It's the main area of entertainment. If you come to Tulum as a tourist, most likely you will be staying probably in one of the hotels by the beach. And this is a really active area with a lot of entertainment, with a lot of activities, with a lot of programming as well, wellness programming. The Awen is located just meters from this area, but you have your private secluded sanctuary where you can have access to all these amenities and entertainment while also being in your own peace. Many people think that Tulum is just a touristic destination, but that had been changing in the last few years with the arrival of many expats coming from United States, Canada, Europe, different parts of the world. People are deciding to move into and live either part-time or full-time in places like Tulum because of its connection to nature. Here in Tulum, you can have like a lifestyle that can start in the early morning, looking at the sunrise, starting your day with some yoga class, and then moving into your work routine. Here is a great place for entrepreneurs that want to manage or build businesses because it's a peaceful place that allows your time to develop your ideas. And I think that's something that many people are starting to discover on how much productive this place can be. And that's being important for many people that move here as well. Pino Suarez is an up-and-coming region. We are at the very beginning of its development, so still most of this area is right now under development. But towards the future, this is going to be a central point of Tulum with easy access to the main amenities of Tulum in the beach and also in the center and all the other areas of Tulum. Well, Tulum has a bright future. Since the pandemic, this place became famous worldwide and is a destination that is growing rapidly. In this new area of Pino Suarez is an area that is made for homes. There's not going to be condominiums. There are going to be fantastic homes set in a natural setting. And this is going to be an ideal place for families, retirees, expats, residents that want to be detached area with access to all the main entertainment of Tulum while also being in a private community. Lutopia offers a lifestyle for those that are looking for this next step in life, which is about disconnecting from the stressful life or the busy life of the city and moving into a more natural environment where you can have the time to work on your well-being, to develop your passion project, or developing even your next business or your next adventure in life. I think Lutopia offers a lifestyle that is about well-being and longevity, and adjacent to this road there is all these private communities where the security is really important. You will have 24/7 securities access to these communities because these communities are built for privacy and for security. Tulum is a place that is really secure. After 8 years living here, I can say that it's a fantastic place to live and I never have encountered any problems. But I know that many expats have these questions when they are thinking about moving into Mexico. So for their peace of mind, we have all these aspects covered for them. All the Riviera Maya has been a famous place for expats, especially coming from the United States and Canada. This is fantastic for many reasons. You have the fantastic weather all year round. It's always sunny. We only have a few rainy days here and there over the year. So it's becoming a trend that many expats choose to have a second home or maybe even a permanent residency here in the Riviera Maya to escape from the winter of their cities, to come here and refuge from the cold weather and enjoy this lifestyle that is truly fantastic. I think is a new trend, not only within Americans and Canadians that have been doing this for many years, but also within Europeans that are experiencing this new way of living, where you basically never have to endure the winter time. And I think this is something that attracts many people. So since the pandemic, the process of expats moving into this area of the Riviera Maya had accelerated with the flexibilities that now we can have from working remote. This place is becoming really attractive, and we see not just like a younger demographic coming. This has been a famous place for retirees for many years, and also is becoming a trending place for families. I think many people that come here, they are looking for this natural lifestyle. If you are thinking about raising a family where you can have your kids going around freely, running in nature, swimming, this is a place that offers all that. And I see that many families with newborns are choosing to raise their kids here in the Riviera Maya. We have an amazing community that has expats, locals, Latin people, Mexican, Canadian, American, Europeans. And I think this is a melting pot that is bringing a lot of people together. And what is happening is unprecedented. In Tulum, you have many people from yoga, different holistic communities, and now new people coming with wellness tech. And I think this place attracts this type of people, and there are big communities, so it's really easy to engage and adopt this type of practices in your daily life. Sometimes when we talk about wellness and well-being, we can associate the idea with like going to a spa, but it's not that. It's way more than that. It's from everything, from what you eat to how you live your daily life, how you reduce your stress level, what type of activities you incorporate in your life to make your life longer. Here in Tulum, just by being in this place, you start to breathe more fresh air, you start to connect with all these things, and I think I have seen my life improve, and I can tell that many other people have encountered the same experience. For those who live here, we are already used to breathing an amazing quality of air. This is something that you don't encounter in big cities where you have massive pollution and smoke. Here, the natural ecosystem creates the best air that you can breathe, thanks to the breeze of the ocean and the natural landscape of the jungle. Well-being is something that many people are starting to consider, to incorporate in their life. I think this is something that was neglected in the past, but since we all experienced the success of the pandemic back in 2020, many people are starting to take more their own approach into how you can improve your life and your habits, not just from the things that you do in a daily routine, also from the place that you live, which is so important because it conditions your actions. Well, Tulum is a place that brings together a big community from people from all over the world, where there are many social events, social gatherings happening every week. You can go from like a run club to a co-working experience, and that adds a lot to the lifestyle. Of course, we also are a famous destination for events, where you are going to have different festivals of music happening throughout the year. That makes a lot of people travel to this destination to experience that. So you have a pretty big active lifestyle, but at the same time, you can choose if you want to be in the more active side, or if you want to be in the more relaxing side. And here there is something for everyone. For me, after being 8 years here in Tulum, I remember my first years. I didn't want to miss a chance to go to an event or see something new. But throughout the years now, my life is way more balanced and more focused on my goals and all the things that I'm building. So here I find that is the perfect environment for this balance of life. If I want to start my day, I will usually go and start with a run in the morning, having some fresh air, and then going into my work routine. And then after that, I can choose if I want to go dinner or stay home. I think it offers the chances for everyone to do what they wish. I think the ones that truly take advantage of this lifestyle are those that can connect to the different aspects that Tulum has to offer. There is many people that might never experience like activities like yoga or meditation before, but this is a place that you should truly give those things a chance, because once you incorporate that in your life, you are going to feel so much rewarded. So my contribution to Ludopia comes after 8 years of working in hospitality and real estate. I've been working aside with the architects and developers of the brand to do the concept and the design of the homes, especially thinking on my experience as a resident here in Tulum and thinking about all the aspects that I wish to have in my dream home. And this is what these houses offer. They are not just a home, they are a sanctuary. Yes, we wanted to bring to the connection of Ludopia all the aspects that we much love about Tulum, which is not just the homes in a beautiful jungle setting, also the well-being, the wellness, the different services that make your life so much better, from taking a massage in the morning to do a breathwork meditation, and to have access to also private chef when you want to do a gathering for you and your friends, and everything that not only residents but also tourists like to enjoy when they come and stay in homes like this. Well, in my experience of over 8 years living in Tulum, I had experience and I have been to most of the houses that are here in Tulum so far. And after my experience as a part of the real estate world and knowing the developers and knowing all the quality of construction that exists here in Tulum, we came with the intention to elevate that into a new chapter. Yes, I think the trend is growing where people are looking to have a house not just as an investment property, it's also a choice for your life. You are choosing to have a home in a destination that is gonna offer you something that you don't have in the place that you might live now or where you were born. You are choosing to build your life with intention and access to like a next step of life. So I think that those that are thinking of moving into this lifestyle, they want to have all the comfort and all the amenities that they might have in their own home country. So what we are doing is adapting all these comforts that you are used to, but now bringing into a more natural setting where you only have not just that comfort, also this connection to nature. It's well known that here in the Tulum market, in all the Riviera Maya, there are many people buying properties just for the idea of renting them out through like Airbnb or similar platforms. What we created here is a home that is a home built for legacy. This collection is thought on quality, is thought on building something that is for you, for your family, for your friends. Of course, you can also rent them out and participate on the rental market, but here we are looking for something with more intention. Well, I think like Tulum has a bright future, and in 10 years, this place is gonna be drastically changed for good. I am a firm believer on the potential that this place has, because Tulum gathers amazing minds and amazing people from all around the world. And I think that melting pot, that conjunction of ideas only can bring progress and only can bring things not just for this place, also for Mexico and for the entire region. I think in the future we can see that life is accelerating into everything that has to be with like AI, robotics, a more like automated life. That's what is on the horizon for us as humanity. And I think as that growth start to happen in the world, people will start to value more natural places and actually have the opportunity to disconnect from that. So this is going to be that refuge for those that want to come to a place to disconnect from the technology and also have a more balanced life, more connected to nature. That's what this place is built for. Well, Tulum for me is the place that I choose to live. Originally coming from Argentina and also having my girlfriend and part of my family in Europe, I like to spend time in different places. I'm a traveler myself, so I'm also always traveling. But every time that I go and I experience a different place, I always think I want to go back to Tulum because this place had become my choice and my place where I have built my life and my lifestyle. And I think this is something that many people can reflect as well, those who live here. Well, for me, Tulum is the slow rhythm, is the nature, is the community, is the adventure, is the fun, is the lifestyle, but it's also the easy access. When I want to also take a plane and travel to another destination, I think this is my choice home because of all these reasons. I hope for those that are thinking into moving to a place like this or having this as their second home, I wish for them to follow their intuition and to connect with things that they might not have done before, to open their hearts to the nature and to the people that is around. That has been truly magical for myself and transformational for my life and the life of others that I know as well.